everybody. How are you doing? This is Mr. Derrick. You see, that's my hand right there. I'm a teaching artist with ACT, and today we're going to do a 5-minute art demonstration, art lesson. And the topic is making an autumn landscape of leaves with warm colors. So you can see I have my supplies here. This is what you'll need to do this lesson. You need a Sharpie, a black Sharpie, some water with one brush or a few brushes. I have a few brushes here, a few of my favorite brushes. These are all my old materials that I've used for years. So you should be able to find these. Simple watercolor set, brushes, and a Sharpie. And so what we're going to do, first, we're going to create a variety of leaf shapes, leaves, like the leaves that fall off the trees in the autumn that you can see falling off the trees right now. And we're just going to create any shape we want for leaves. And you can put the little lines in the middle, and it can be any shape you want. I'm making these up in my head. I kind of remember what a oak leaf looks like. Something like that. I'll even put some spines in this one too. Keep going with another shape. I'm gonna just make up a shape for my leaf here. I'm gonna make a heart-shaped leaf. There's probably a heart-shaped leaf on a tree somewhere. If not, it can just come from your imagination. Let me see, I think we can fit a couple of other leaves on here. I can't remember what a maple looks like. I'll just make up a shape. And this one I'm gonna have kind of go off the page. I'm gonna put stems in all of them now. I'm making it up as I go, and I think I wanna put a stem on every one of my leaves. So now that I have, 4 leaves, now I wanna take one of my brushes, hopefully a bigger brush. This is a bigger brush, because what I'm gonna do is wet the whole page. So my Sharpie is a waterproof Sharpie. So even if I put water on the page, it doesn't smear my drawing. Keeps my drawing right where I put it. All my leaves are still there. And I'm wetting the paper quite a bit, lots of water. And as you do a few of these, you may sometimes try not as much water. It's up to you, but for this one, this experiment, I want to do a lot of water. So now I have my leaf drawing. I've wet it down with water, and remember, one of the keys to this lesson is that we're using warm colors. Warm colors are your oranges, your reds, and your yellows. Your cool colors will be down here. We'll do a lesson with them a different day. But for today, we're using our warm colors, kind of like what you see out in the fall time. So you see a lot of yellows, a lot of orange, some reds, and we might add a little brown, which is way down here. So we've let our paper dry for a little bit, or kind of just soak in the water. Now we're just gonna take some colors and add them to our drawing. So let's see, we'll go with the maple, make it kind of orange. You can keep cleaning your brush if you want to get a really pure orange. And you kind of just smear it around, follow the leaf pattern. Nice. Now we'll do another leaf, a different warm color. Remember, we're using our warm colors. And we'll go with a yellow, nice yellow. And we'll put that right there with our leaf. Nice. You don't have to stay within the lines. It's really hard to stay within the lines anyway, because the paper is wet. So the water color wants to travel. So you just let it travel a little bit. It kind of adds to the abstract idea of it. Now I'm going to use another warm color, and I think maple leaves are, some of them are red. I think there's yellow maples, red maples. And look at that, wow, there's a lot of water there. So it really bled a lot. If you don't want so much of that, you kind of just dry your brush off on a rag, and you can kind of pick this color up a little bit. I don't want it to drip so far. So I'm just wiping it on a rag and then picking up some of the color to dry it out a little bit. And we're almost near the end. Now we just want to maybe put that brown we talked about on this one. And then we're gonna just let that dry for a while because it's so wet. It may take, maybe 15, 20 minutes for it to dry. So just set and let that dry. You might want to put a blue background for the sky once it's dry, but I'm pretty happy with mine as it is. Once it's dry, I'm going to sign my name over here in the corner, Mr. Derrick from ACT, and this is our lesson for today, an autumn landscape using warm colors. Thanks, and see you next time.